Hey, it's Paul Farmer. And have you heard the saying, leaders are readers? Well, that's pretty profound statement. And if you take that to heart, I guarantee you that things are going to change in your life. So just think about that. Leaders are readers. So the top people earning the big bucks, they are readers. They read. And they read a lot. So what I want to do in this video is talk about some books that you can read that are recommended by leaders, and we'll go from there. So the first book is Rich Dad Poor Dad. And Rich Dad Poor Dad has had a profound effect on many leaders' lives. This is the one thing that just basically changed most of these people's lives. I mean, it just changed their outlook, including myself. Once I read this book, my whole opinion of everything changed. I mean, I just saw a brighter future, and I saw something completely out of the box. So I do suggest reading that book. I'm not going to go too much into the details, but read that book. Then you have Think and Grow Rich, which is just a classic, masterpiece of, how you think influences your success. So pretty much any business person will suggest this book. Finally, today, and there's tons of books. There's tons of books I can go over, but I just wanted to go over one today. And today what I wanted to go over was it's called the 1 Minute Millionaire. The 1 Minute Millionaire. And let me tell you why I like this book. I like this book because there are two different ways of reading it. There's actually two books in one. And one is more for the analytical person. And then the other one is more for, it's more of a fictionalized story. But it goes along with the analytical side, too. It goes along with the techniques you're learning. And some of the things that are taught are just very... Basically, the premise of this book is you make $1 million in 90 days. So that's basically the premise. The way you go about doing it, there's various ways. They talk about leverage. They talk about affirmations. They talk about having a mentor. Various avenues to create wealth. Various things like that. And going through this book, it's just a lot of value. So I definitely do recommend it. And just check it out. Go to Amazon, or maybe you'll find it in a bookstore or something. But check it out. And, I got a lot out of it. Once I finished it, I was like, wow, this really is possible. It just kind of maps out what you can do. It gives you some ideas. So it's really pretty fantastic. And so definitely check out the 1 Minute Millionaire. Now, one more thing I want to talk to you about is all the training and all the growth that you can get when you go to beingbrokebelows.com. Basically, when you do that, you'll be plugged into a system. So all that happens is you'll be asked for your email. So go ahead and put your email in. And then you'll watch a quick video, very inspiring video. And once you've done that, you can go ahead and get started for 25 bucks. Now, 25 bucks, it's not much money. It really isn't. Pretty much anybody can do that. But let me explain to you why you should do this. And it's not even about the money. Money's awesome, 100% commissions, but it's about you growing as an individual. You seeing people succeed when you're surrounded by people that are not succeeding. You see people that have grown as individuals, that have come from, nowhere, really, have had their struggles, have been laid off, have gone through foreclosure, have been living on the street. There's story after story after story of these kinds of people that have just started in one place and risen up. Okay? Now, so outside of the money, you hear these stories, that's inspirational, that's great, right? But on top of that is the training. There is tons and tons of training. And what's going to happen is if you start doing what we say to do, which is read daily, listen daily, these kind of things are very important, and it's going to change your outlook on life. I don't want to make this too long, but basically, if you put bad stuff in, bad stuff's going to go out. If you put good stuff in, good stuff's going to come out. So, many people spend their day with negativity. They just put negative stuff in. They start their day with something negative. They end their day with something negative. They go through the whole day with something negative. Why I can't do this? And it's programming you. It's what's happening. So to combat that, you need to get plugged in to positive, motivational, inspirational, educational material. So reading and listening and watching this stuff is going to change the way you think. And when that happens, your belief starts to build. And sooner or later, what will happen is you are going to get to a point where you're like, wow, you know what? It's possible. I can do this. I can make this happen. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I believe I can do this. But that doesn't happen when you're listening to negative stuff. That doesn't happen when you're watching negative stuff. That doesn't happen when all you hear is, I can't, I won't, I don't know how. Okay? That only happens when you're plugging into this inspirational, educational, motivational material. Okay? So definitely go to beingbrokeblows.com and enter your email, watch the video, and then get plugged in. Now I want to say one more thing. When you get this done, when you put in the $25, you will be plugged into the prosperity team. And let me tell you why you want to be plugged into the prosperity team. The prosperity team provides so much value. I mean, for $25, it's ridiculous, really. You get, are you sitting down, take out a piece of paper, write this down, because this is just fantastic. You get two masterminds. 2 masterminds per day. So you get one is on Think and Grow Rich, the book I told you about earlier, and where we actually read the book and we discuss the book. We mastermind about the book. The other one is a daily action assignment. Every single day, Mike Hobbs gets up. He does a webinar where he gives us an assignment. This is actually an assignment he gave us. And we do the assignment. And this assignment is built to make you 15 grand a month. That's what it's built to do. We also get marketing tips. And we also get our answers to our questions. He does that every Tuesday and Friday. So you get your questions answered by a guy that's making 6 figures a month. Don't quote me on that, but it's pretty close to that. So mentorship is huge, right? You get that. On top of that, you get access to trainings. So Facebook training, Craigslist training, solo ad training, blogging training, okay? And it just goes on and on and on. And so all you got to do to get that, go to beingbrokeblows.com, put in your email, watch the video, sign up for the 25, and then what I'll do is I'll send you a personal invite to the prosperity team, and you're in. So my name is Paul. Go ahead and do that, and I will see you next time.